Core training. What exactly is core training and what is the core? The core, as we know it in physiology, is basically your abdominals, your back muscles, your glutes and your hips. The musculature involved in all of this in a compartment is what drives most force and power production for an athlete. The core and its training is very important to runners. In this, we focus a series of exercises which will work on your abdominals, it will work on your lower back, it will work on your glutes, your hamstrings as well as your quads. The integrity of the core is very important for a runner to be able to drive his legs in a manner which produces sufficient amount of force and makes him sustain endurance. The first exercise is the crunch. Here we have the knees bent and the feet up. The two variations, either you can keep your hands behind your head or your arms crossed in front of your chest. You crunch up using your abdominal muscles to just move your shoulders off the ground. Crunch with the feet straight up is a variation of the earlier crunch. In this one, your legs are straight up at right angles to your torso. Again, the two variations in terms of either keeping your hands behind your head or crossed in front of you. You crunch up, lifting your shoulders off the ground. Leg raise circles. People with lower back problems need to be careful of this particular exercise. You can use your hands to support your lower back by putting them either below your butt or in the small of your back. Your legs are straight out, your feet come 8 inches off the ground and you move them in circles clockwise or anti-clockwise for the required number of reps. The elbow pike press again engages your core, in which you hold the elbow plank position, raise your butt up to go high up and then move back into the plank position. Repeat for the number of reps shown to you. The military push-up, you assume the push-up position in a straight line body. Make sure that you don't raise your butt nor your hips should sag. Go down into a push-up with your chest close to the ground and come back up using upper body strength. What we've shown alternately for people with lower body strength or for women is to be on the knees instead of on the feet, and the push-up is done from this position as shown to you. In this crunch, we ensure that we use the lower abdominals and your feet move out and up and your butt comes off the ground using your abdominal strength and back again for the required number of reps. You assume the half bird position shown to you in the video. Make sure your hands are against your thighs but not supporting the thighs. You push your legs out like pistons in a crisscross fashion as shown to you for the required number of reps. In this abs crunch, you are in a kneeling position with your body straight up and your hands out. When you lean back, you will note that your core is engaged, and then you move back into position in alignment like earlier. Do this for the required number of reps. The 3-point plank, you hold the elbow plank, full plank position, except that now you lift one leg off the ground so your body is supported only at 3 points. Make sure that your entire body is aligned in a straight line. and you hold this position in a static way for the required number of counts. As soon as you're done with the counts, you switch legs and hold it for the required number of counts again. In this particular exercise, you hold the Superman position because it engages your core. Largely, it's the hamstrings, the glutes, and your lower back which is going to be engaged. Hold this position for the required number of counts to get the benefit. This is a standard yoga position. You have to align yourself in the manner shown there with your body in a V-shaped position. Hold it statically for the number of counts that's given to you. In this particular plank, which is the full plank, you align your body in a straight line, and the idea is to add a difficulty level to the entire core by making sure that you're made to flex your knees alternately towards your chest and away from your body as shown for the required number of counts. The side plank with leg raise involves holding a side plank in the elbow position, hands on your hips, the entire body aligned in a straight line without allowing your hips to sag, and you raise one leg for the required number of counts. Here you hold the reverse plank as shown, body aligned in a straight line. You will need to squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to make sure this happens, and then you drive your knee into a flexing position towards your chest and away from your body for the required number of counts shown to you. You begin with holding a crucifix position, then you bring your legs straight up so that they are at right angles to the torso, and then you swing them from left to right to left like a windscreen wiper to get your obliques to be engaged. In this particular crunch, you let your hands go straight up behind your head. Lift your legs so that they are at right angles to your torso, and then as you crunch up, you let your legs move out into a straddle and back again, shown to you in the video for the required number of reps. In this exercise, you again make sure that you place your hands either in the lower back or below your butt in case you have low back problems. The feet are straight out and elevated 8 inches from the ground. And then you scissor your legs as shown to you alternately for the required number of reps.